Hi writers and readers, I'm Christy Stratus and this is NaNoWriMo Day 14. And today I'm going to talk about my version of Pinterest in real life. So most of you I'm sure know what Pinterest is, but for those of you who don't know what it is, I have a link to my own Pinterest page down below. And one of the boards I'm using for it is to collect different ideas, visuals that inspire me for my Victorian novel that I'm writing during NaNoWriMo. But for me, I don't always want to access something online. As a lot of you already know based on the things you've seen in my other videos, I have this notebook that I like to keep notes in. I do everything in it actually. I keep notes and I write passages and just everything really. But what I haven't told you yet is that this is what I consider my real life Pinterest. So what I mean by that is a lot of times I want to go somewhere and sit down and write without a computer. I just want to physically write. For some reason it'll come out better that way sometimes. So what I do is there are specific things that are really important to the novel and I find the perfect picture, and sure I pin it online, but then I come and I print them out and I paste them in here. So there's like wallpaper that's going to have a lot to do with it. There's going to be a particular pin. I have a few different kinds. Here, I'll show you. And then there's just writing in between. I like for the pictures to be sort of scattered between writing, and I just randomly, like I'll have notes on this page and then I'll have a picture and maybe some writing. But this is how, like, this is a weeping willow that's going to have a lot to do with it also. And I like to be able to just sort of flip through this and see that and just have it with me for inspiration, and so I don't forget things. Like maybe I'll think of a vital scene I want to write and forget something important in it, which sounds silly if it's a vital scene, but that's just the way I am. So one of the things I'm trying to do is think of like what the house in this story is going to look like. So I kept a whole bunch of, I printed out a whole bunch of these Victorian house plans. They're probably real tiny to you, but I have a whole lot of different ideas, and until I come up with something, at least I have a historically accurate idea of what it's supposed to look like. So I keep these things in here, and sometimes I write about them, sometimes it has nothing to do with that, but it just, for some reason, comforts me a lot to have these things physically with me, not just on the computer, looking at a cell phone, you know. It's just different in person. So do you guys do anything like this? I know most people when they take notes in a notebook just write, but do you keep pictures that you like paste in here, or just like a notebook of pictures or anything like that? Let me know in the comments what you do. If you have a Pinterest page, pin it below and then I can check yours out and you can check mine out. That would be really cool. That's my real life Pinterest, and I'll see you tomorrow.